all, it's your boy Nicholas here, back again with another exclusive red pill, black pill video. I am currently somewhere new today. I'm currently somewhere different today. I currently got my Faholo F15 out here. It's just currently out and about, in nature right now. And right now I'm just under some, I don't know what to call this thing. Like right now I'm under some thing, which is some shade spot thing. So sitting in the shade right now. I'm definitely at some state park right now, if you see, because there's a sign saying this is your park. Please help keep it clean. So yeah, I'm at some random state park right now. So yeah, but that's not the point of the video. The point of this video is that I want to talk about some things, guys. I kind of want to talk about some serious shit, okay? So I want to talk about this week. Or I want to talk about something about my life, okay? My life is about to get fucking crazy, guys. My life is about to get fucking crazy. And I realize that this September is about to get crazy. How and why do I know this? Because I already checked the family calendar at my home, and I'm going to 2 family gatherings. I have a dentist appointment with an iPad kid sibling. The iPad kid sibling is also going to be at 2 family gatherings. And one of the family gatherings is on the same day as my dentist appointment. How fucking crazy is that? So apparently on Friday, I am going to my Aunt Colleen's house, basically. Because apparently on Friday, I'm going to my Aunt Colleen's house, basically. Because I'm going to a family gathering on my sister's side of the family on Friday. So I'm going to a family gathering on my sister's side of the family. Gonna probably end up seeing some family friends there, basically. Because in my mind, back then, I didn't know what to think of these people. Because I only see these people ever so rarely, guys. I only see these people ever so rarely. I only see these people 2-3 times per year. That is how rare I see these people. I only see these people 2 to 3 times per year. And that isn't even a lot, guys. That isn't even a lot. How fucking crazy is that? And then besides that, it just gets so fucking crazy because I'm hold on, I gotta put down the camera. Because I really want to get a drink, so hold on, I'm just gonna put down the camera. Sorry about that, guys, I'm just getting it. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a bug. Get off. Why is there some fuzzy? Get off. Get off. Matrix today is trying to infest my backpack with bugs. Great. Now there's probably some poisonous caterpillar on my backpack. This is just fucking great. Alright. Leave my bag and shit here. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. Because this iPad kid sibling is going to this family gathering. He's actually going to 2 family gatherings. The first family gathering is tomorrow. So the first family gathering is tomorrow night. And that is going to be for someone's birthday. The second family gathering is the day after that. It's going to be at my Aunt Colleen's house, basically. So that is going to be Friday night. And my parents are going away to a fucking wedding this weekend. And I'm like, great. I'm like, just fucking great. And it's even worse because I have to deal with this iPad kid sibling at my dentist appointment on Friday. And even worse, I'm going to have to deal with him at the Friday night family gathering afterwards. And I'm like, what's even worse is that I'm going to be basically riding with him in the car to both the family gathering and basically to the dentist appointment. Fucking crazy, right? Like, I'm going to be riding with him in the car to both the family gathering and the fucking dentist appointment. All on the same fucking day. And I'm like, why? Like, why? And I'm like, it's stupid. And then, it gets even worse. Because this wedding is not on like Friday night. This wedding is like a 2-day weekend wedding. It's like this wedding is going to last the entire fucking weekend. And there's somebody walking their dog over there. Well, there's somebody walking their dog over there. And this is why I'm not even going over there. So I'm showing you the lake from my side that I'm currently on. So, side I'm currently on while filming this. So there's a girl with a dog on the other side. And yeah. But it's a 2-day wedding. And I'm like, how is it like 2-day wedding? It's like, it's a getaway wedding. And it's stupid. I'm like, how? And why? Why do weddings need to be so long? Why do weddings need to be like 2 days long? Why does there have to be an introduction day, the actual thing on Saturday, and then a breakfast brunch goodbye on Sunday? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. What happened to the days of being simple? What happened to the days of simplicity? Like, what happened to the days of simplicity? Why does everything have to be so over the top these days? Like, why does everything have to be so over the top? Like, come on, 3 fucking days does not make any sense. Like, 3 days doesn't even make any sense. Like, it really should be, like, I don't know. Like, it should just be one and done. You're there, you get married, you get out. But even with marriage is also another scam. It's another scam. Because, yeah, weddings usually follow before the birth of a child, before bringing a child to this world. And that is what typically happens. In so-called the normal called life. Because this is how life goes. You're born, you go to school, you graduate school, you go to work, you find a job, you meet a girl, you find a girlfriend, you get married, you have children, you take care of your children, you watch them grow up, then you get old, then you die, then they go on without you. That is the point of life. And I'm like, it's stupid. Even worse, besides this family gathering, I might be going to a fair in my town this weekend because I live in Sterling, Mass. Like, I live in the Sterling, Mass area, and basically, like, you know, I'm not telling you exactly where I live because it's private information, but still, you know, it's like there's going to be a fair in my town this weekend. And then one of my IRL friends might invite me to go to the fair with them. And I don't know if it's going to be on a fucking Friday. Because chances is that, truth be told and truth be said, is that it's probably going to be at nighttime. Like, it's not going to be during the day. It's probably going to be during the time where all the high school kids are going to be there. Like, it's probably going to be during the time where all the high school kids are going to be there. It's probably going to be during the time that all the middle school kids are going to be there, because high schoolers and middle schoolers usually would go at nighttime. It's not going to be during the day when families go. It's not going to be during the days where it's like 12 to 5. No. It's basically going to be during the time where everyone else goes, where all the younger people go. The high school kids, the middle school kids, they would usually go at fucking nighttime. If you're in college, chances are you don't have time for this shit. Because chances are, if you're in college, you don't even have time for this shit. But since I still live in Sterling, I don't go to college. So basically, chances are I'm going to this fair. And it depends if the family gathering is going to take place on the same day that my friend invites me to the fair. If it's a Friday night, then chances are I can't go because of the family gathering. Because of the family gathering that's happening on Friday night. And if it's on Saturday, Saturday is the free day. So this is how the life is going to be during the wedding. Friday is when the parents leave. Friday is when the parents leave. After my dentist appointment. Which is at like 1 o'clock. I'm probably not going to be home until like 3. Then basically what's going to happen is that, you know, at 3 o'clock I get home. Then my parents will not be leaving for the wedding, like, convention event until 4 or 5 o'clock at night. So 4 or 5, they're probably going to leave. They're going to get on the road. They're going to go to Boston for 3 nights or 2 nights. They're going to go Friday night and Saturday night. Sunday, they are going to head back home. And they're probably not going to be home till 12 o'clock noon on Sunday. But I'm like, I have to think, okay? But I'm like, weddings are ridiculous. Weddings are stupid. I'm like, and even with the family gathering on Friday, I'm like, I might need a little help, guys. Like, I might need a little help. Because the truth is, about this family gathering on Friday, the thing is, I barely even know these people. It's not my dad's side of the family. It's not my mom's side of the family. It's my sister's side of the family. They live kind of close to me. So basically, they live within 10 to 15 minutes of where I live. So they don't live like 6, 7, 8 hours away like New Jersey. And they don't live on the other side of the state towards New England. So they don't live in like New England County, like my mom's side of the family. So it's like, I don't need to go to New England because New England's like an hour away from me, because New England's basically Boston County, and anything that revolves around eastern part of Massachusetts is technically New England, so don't need to go to Boston or Plymouth, so don't need to go to New England, basically, and I'm not going to New Jersey either, so basically, the family that I'm seeing on Friday is my sister's side of the family. They all live within 10-15 minutes away from where I live. And the truth is, I need a little help. Like, I need a little help with this. I know if I'm going to this family gathering on Friday, should I just be fake and should I just have fun? Like, should I just be fake and just have fun at the gathering? Like, should I just be fake? Because, you know, the thing is with the last gathering I went to was at, like, my friend's house last Sunday. The day before Labor Day. Or you could call it National Slavery Day. I'm not calling it Labor Day because I refuse to call it Labor Day because it's stupid. So it was before National Slavery Day. Before September 1st, National Slavery Day. Okay? And basically, the last gathering was at a friend's house. I went on a stupid boat trip. I know it's not actually stupid. But the thing is, my friend didn't want to go on this boat trip. Not like the friend that went on the boat themselves. I'm talking about one of my other friends that this person is friends with. Okay? I don't really think I'm friends with this person because the truth is, how I met this girl was through him. Through the guy friend I was talking about. Dan, whatever you want to call him. I mentioned it on my previous videos. Okay? And then besides him, that was how I met that girl. Sophia. Through him. And then basically me and her were talking like this is what happened, okay? So me and my other friend were talking before the gathering individually at this park, at this field. Like we were going to this park, this field, chilling out, hanging out, playing games, cuddling, you know, the usual shit. I mentioned this on my last video. If you guys probably watched the video about how the Great Tribulation is almost here, so check that out, because in the last video, I'm probably going to be explaining about how we're going to have some rough times coming with a potential EMP attack this month, and how I think the Great Tribulation is going to begin. So, I mean, not like the biblical Great Tribulation, not like the Christian version, or not like the religious versions. I am just saying the regular, societal, non-religious version of the Great Tribulation. Okay? So none of this religious dogma, New Age cap. Or none of this new Age religious crap. Okay? And then, basically, we were hanging out before the gathering, me and my friend. And then my friend's mom called Sophia saying, yo, you better come. You better hurry up. And then the friend's mom was pestering my friend saying, oh, Sophia, hurry up. Like, this is how my friend's mom reacted. My friend's mom was like, hey, Sophia, hurry up. And I'm like, come on, we were on the fucking road. We started driving 30 minutes prior to your stupid call, okay? Like, come on. We'll be there in like 4 or 5 miles, okay? Like, come on, we'll be there in 10 minutes, okay? But then, basically, once I got there, I was rushed, and then the friend's parent was kind of sounding angry on the phone. I knew something bad was about to happen, which it did happen, by the way. And then basically me and my friend's mother got into an argument. And then basically we're arguing about stupid shit about how my friend's not allowed to come to my house anymore. And since my friend's not allowed to come to my house anymore for stupid shit, and since my friend's banned from coming over to my house for stupid shit, has nothing to do with me, has nothing to do with him. It's just that the parent thinks, oh, I'm untrustworthy, or oh, I'm not safe, or it's stupid. And the thing is, I'm tired of society. I'm tired of people. And then, guys, what should I do at this family gathering? Okay? Because it's going to revert back to the family gathering. Okay? Because I know there's going to be two people there close to my age. Okay? Like, I know there's going to be two people there close to my age. Okay? One of the people there are like 23 years old, and the other is like 25, okay? So, one is like 24, one's like 25, or one's like between 23 and 25. I forget their age. So, guys, what should I do? Should I make new friends at the family gathering with the family friends there? And should I, like, make friends with the family friends there? And should I make new friends, create a new timeline so I can have another timeline to jump to? I know I don't believe in timelines because of the new age shit and whatever, but I'm saying to those who believe in the timeline stuff, should I make friends at the family gathering on Friday with the 23-year-old and the 25-year-old? And should I make new friends there? Should I jump to another timeline if I make new friends with them, and will it open up new doors for me? Because, guys, I don't know what your takes on family gatherings are, and I don't know what your take on family events, but I try to need help. And then I have an iPad kid sibling there who's annoying, who's a piece of shit. Like, I have an iPad kid sibling there who's annoying, who's a piece of shit. And he's on his iPad, he's Gen Alpha, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He's basically Gen Alpha almost. He's technically Gen's Alpha, but because he was born in 2009. He's technically Gen's Alpha, but can you please help me, please? Like, can you help, please? So what should I do? Should I be fake at the family gathering? Should I make new friends? Should I create new opportunities? Should I try and open new doors and timelines in this gathering? Because tell me, should I do that? Because the truth is, if I go to this family gathering on Friday, which I'm probably 90 to 95% sure that I definitely will be going to, because I know it's in my calendar, and I know that ahead of time I'm going to this gathering, so I don't know. And what should I do with the iPad kid? Should I just stick it, and should I just mellow it out? Like, should I just accept it? Because I know accepting's like new age, but I mean, should I just be fake and just fake to accept it, and then afterwards just go to the family gathering with the people in the car I go to? Like, should I ride in the people's car to the family gathering, and then once I get to the family gathering, I could just split up, basically? Like, guys, like, should I just go to the family gathering, and should I just, like, you know, separate with people there? Like, I could go to the family gathering. I could separate when we get there, and then I could hang out with the people there. Like, what do you think, guys? Like, what do you think? Do you think I should go, break up, be separate, and then meet back at the end just to get in the car on the way home? Like, should I do that, guys? Or should I take the hyper scooter since I kind of live close enough? Because I live in Sterling, and basically the gathering's like 2 towns over, basically. So I'm not telling you exactly where I live in the Sterling area, so I'm not telling you exactly where I live, but should I just take the hyper scooter right here to the family gathering that's parked right now? Like, should I take it to the family gathering, ride alone, since it's close enough, or should I go in the family car? The car that I'd be riding with. Because truth is, the gathering's like 20 minutes away. And I know if I get there by scooter, I can probably get there within probably the same amount of time, if not like 30, 40 minutes. Like, should I do that, guys? Because truth be said and truth be told, I think I should do that. And I think that makes perfect sense because, yeah, I think that makes total sense. And then basically back to the timeline thing. I know this may sound new age, and I know I don't really believe in new age because I think new age is bullshit. But do you think, like, timelines are real? Like, do you think, like, other timelines are real? Part of me is saying they're not real, but a part of me is saying that they're real. Because the truth is, I've been doing my research on this hell realm and this prison planet and this what you call sequence 9 basically, and I just realized that if this is actually this place called sequence 9, I'm like, should I just do some more research on like sequence 9 and figure out what to do? Like, should I break the cycle of samsara? Like, I don't know. Like, should I just break the curse? Like, should I just break the generations of curses? Like, what should I do? Because the thing is, I do believe that we're in a soul trap. I do believe that we're in a soul trick. I do believe that reincarnation exists, and I do believe that we're in a soul trap. I do think that there are some Archon demiurge beings running this realm. And I do think that NDEs have things to do with reincarnation. But the thing is, I know some spiritual stuff could be new age, so... And I know that there could be fake spiritual awakenings that lead to traps and doors that are trapped, so... Should I just use my concernment and disconcernment, guys? Like, should I just use my concernment and disconcernment? And should I question everything? Because that's like the final answer, guys. Is questioning everything the real path, guys? Like, is questioning everything the real path using my truth and concernment and disconcernment, guys? The truth is, I might think it is, because I'm like, you know, as long as I don't believe in new age shit like Chosen Ones and the 144 and the Jesus crap and the satanic crap. I mean, the satanic crap's obviously real, but I should probably just use my concernment and disconcernment, and I should probably trust what way to go, because I think that might be the only solution to help me out in this situation. Also, guys, about reincarnation, I don't know if you guys are cool with it, but is it okay if I make my reincarnation soul trick playlist private or public, whatever? Like, here's the question, guys, I want to ask you. Is it okay if I make my reincarnation soul trap videos, like my reincarnation soul trick playlist public, basically, to you guys? I know this is going to be, like, free, basically, so you guys could, like, watch the videos from other creators about the reincarnation soul trap and the soul trick, and I'm definitely doing some work on this matrix, basically. Like, is it okay if I make that playlist public? Because I think that would definitely help, basically. Like, I think that would definitely help. So, that can definitely help. So, yeah. And about the timeline theory. Like, about the timeline. If I go to this family gathering, okay, and if I become friends with these girls, okay, their name is Ellie, their name's Bird, there's this guy named Jake there. But if I become friends with them at the family gathering, will it open up new doors and will it open up another timeline? Because part of me is believing that we shifted timelines, because I don't know if you're aware of the July 5th, 2025 timeline split. Like, I'm not sure if you're aware of what happened on July 5th, 2025, because I had a feeling that July 5th, 2025, I think something devastating happened that day, guys. And I think we weren't there to see it. You know the 2025 solar storm, right? You know that event that was talked about in 2021 called the 2025 solar storm? What if we all died on July 5th? Or what if the July 5th timeline of the 2025 solar storm knocked out the power grid? What if the power grid was already knocked out? And what if the CMEs from the 2025 solar storm in that reality knocked out the power grid? Like, what if the 2025 solar storm was real? And what if those Carrington event CMEs, like what if those CME solar flares knocked out the power grid? In that reality? And what if quantum immortality exists? And what if quantum physics exists? Like, what if once you die, like, what if you die too young and instead of reincarnating right away, like, instead of going to the reincarnation trick or instead of going to the white light, you just have quantum immortality? Like, what if quantum immortality is real? Like, what if someone puts a gun to your head and someone shoots the trigger and the gun misfires, okay? Does that mean that you died in that other reality, but then from your point of view, you're not even shot dead because the gun just misfires? Like, what if the shooter that holds the gun to your head sees that you're holding a gun? You're holding some type of gun, okay? You shoot the person in the head. The shooter sees that the person falls to the ground and dies. But then what you see is that the person shoots the gun misfires, and the gun doesn't work. And that means you didn't die. So basically, does quantum immortality exist? Like, does quantum immortality exist? Like, that is my question. Like, does quantum immortality exist? And I'm like, what if you die? The person shoots the gun to your head. You don't see anything except the gun misfires. And basically, the gun misfires. And I don't know, quantum immortality takes over. And I'm saying this about the 2025 solar storm. What if the 2025 solar storm actually happened? And what if the CMEs, the solar flares, knocked out the power grid in that other reality? And what if my friend Dan is not allowed to come to my house anymore? And what if some people were rewritten? What if some people were rewritten? Like, what if being rewritten is real? And what if you get rewritten, your timeline split, and then whoever's controlling the hell realm, whatever it's the Matrix, a governor, a machine, evil entity, whoever runs this earth, whoever runs this hell realm, whatever it be, a machine, the Matrix, an entity, some demonic force, whoever runs this entire circus, like, whoever runs this realm, okay? And what if you die, you don't actually die? And what if you die, you just get quantum immortality? So then you die, you go to another reality, and it's like you never died. It's like you're never dead. And then you notice things like slight Mandela effects, slight changes. People are acting off. People are acting funny. Like, you see that people are acting off. You see that people are acting funny. People aren't like what they used to be anymore. Because this is what I remember pre-July 5th, okay? My friend's mom was actually nice. My friend's mom was actually chill. My friend's mom let my friend Dan have more freedom. My friend's mom actually let Dan come over to my house. But then after July 5th, the day that the solar storm happened, the power grid went down. Everyone was quantum shifted to another reality. And physics took over. Because I know it's a video I'm making, but I'm just debunking some things. I'm just debunking some things. And what if there's a big event that's supposed to happen, something comes and takes us off the timeline? What if a devastating event comes, something or someone takes us off the timeline, and we don't even see it? So what if there was an EMP attack that was bound to happen in this timeline, but then some content continuity, and then some program called content continuity or conscious continuity, or some entity comes, takes us off the timeline. We're not even aware of it because we don't even see it, either because they memory wipe us or it's just a snap of a finger, and then they don't want us to know that we changed. They don't want us to know that we change realities. But then over time, we're going to have to see what the changes are. What's the Mandela effects? What's the physics? What does physics here feel like? What does Mandela effects feel like? What does speed feel like? That is my question, guys. And I don't know if I should just move. So I'm trying to think. I don't know what that dog's doing, but I might as well continue doing the video. Well, what if quantum immortality is real? And what if we suddenly switch timelines? And physics come. It takes us away. And what if it's true? What if it's true? What if at the end of 2012, the world ended? We were taking off of that timeline. Because 12/21 actually happened. And 2012 actually happened. Because the movies tell us what they're going to do ahead of time. The movies tell us what they're going to do ahead of time. Because evil doesn't hide in plain sight anymore, guys. Evil doesn't hide in plain sight. You could see all the satanic agendas through Hollywood. You can see all the satanic agenda through YouTubers. You can see all the satanic agendas through the news. You can even see the satanic agenda through everything. Everything. And then basically, it's it's basically that. And then basically, we shift timelines, quantum physics happens, and then in this reality, what are the physics like? What is speed like? What are the changes? What changes that weren't there before? Is it big changes? Is it mild changes? I don't know. Is there a road that never existed there before? There used to have been a highway that go through here. Was there something that used to exist before? Was there a building that used to exist before? Was there an interstate that used to exist before? Was there a favorite coffee shop that used to have been open exist before? I don't know. But I'm starting to think it's true, guys. I'm starting to think it's true. And what if the timeline I was put on July 5th was a new timeline? And what if on this new timeline, what if I'm meant to go to this family gathering? What if I'm meant to become friends with the people there? What if I'm meant to be friends with the people there? And what if I'm meant to create a new timeline through this family gathering? What if I'm supposed to go to Aunt Colleen's house, become friends with Ellie and Bert and Jake, then create a new timeline, get their contact information, exchange phone numbers, and basically make a friendship from the family gathering? I think that's supposed to be my purpose, guys. I think that's supposed to be my purpose. I think the only reason why Dan is not allowed to come to my house anymore is because we changed timelines. July 5th solar storm killed us all. 4th of July was the last day of the old timeline. Quantum physics came, changed us to this new timeline, and that we just got to do the work. Like, we just got to do the work. I think that's what happened, guys. I think that's what happened. And I think the other reality still has their power grid down. I think the power grid went down in another reality. And I think the Great Tribulation already happened over there. So what if we're supposed to jump timelines and jump quantum physics into different realities until we get it right? And then we go to escape reincarnation. We escape the white light. We escape the astral. We go to Pleroma, or we go to the great beyond, the great unknown, to get out of this hell realm. I might be cracking the puzzle, guys. I might be cracking the puzzle. And I think I might be cracking the system to the hell realm. That's what I think, so yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And anyways, guys, there will be part 2 to this video. There will be a part 2 to this video. There will be a part 2 where I talk more about quantum physics and quantum immortality. I'm going to plan on creating a part 2 because this is actually a pretty interesting topic, guys. I think I'm diving deeper into this concept, so I'm going to create a part 2, so yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, so yeah.